Good morning, everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is the Cancerous Romancer. I'm going to highlight the word that I've mentioned on my previous video called spectator. Being a spectator, the pros and cons about being a spectator. Gonna make sure that this video is not too long to confuse you, and I'm gonna try to make it as exciting as possible. Plus, I'm going to also write a song that speaks about being a spectator. A spectator is only bad if your only purpose is to belittle a brother from trying to make on a woman, for trying his tactics on getting a woman. Then you laugh at him at the sideline, saying you are better than this person in your mind. You don't have to even say it out loud. You can even show it through your action, your body language. Your body language can say a whole lot of things. Could say that this guy, he's just a monkey. He's just monkeying around. Or this guy, I can do better than him. And yet you yourself, you do not go out and do better. And you base your experience on other people. And you just belittle a person from the sideline, you being on the sideline, then you just belittling a person. Then you yourself telling a person, you must do this, you must do that, and yet you say things like that, like just to mislead a brother or a friend or anybody into creating a scene so that you can just laugh and think that you hold better. But then also a spectator is also there's a pro part about being a spectator. Being a spectator sometimes it means that you do not have to attempt yourself at doing at risking yourself from being seen macking on a person. You just observe from the sideline. You just see how the person interacts with that person. That's kind of a positive way of seeing it as a spectator. You're like wondering, how's this person gonna succeed? Is this person gonna succeed, or is this person gonna fail? So being a spectator could be a positive way in observing a person, a brother, and yet learn you yourself as a spectator, learning on what to do, what not to do, but yet also advising a brother in a positive way about doing things. And also you yourself, you know, your advice mustn't seem too arrogant. You know, so many ways of advising a person. You can seem too arrogant, as if you know better, or you can just say, yeah man, I've tried out this way before. This way may work or may not work on you. Yeah, just look at MTR when he's spectating, checking out how a person's body language is on Pop the Balloon. Just it's like uh, it's a positive way of checking out how a person does thing. That's called also being a spectator. You just see it in a positive way, give positive, creative advice to a brother on what to do and what not to do. And a bad way of being a spectator is always being too full of yourself, thinking that you are better than that person or you can do better than that person, whereas all you can do is just watch and do nothing. It's being also a fake alpha, a fake leader. Is once a leader messes up, you bark at a leader once the leader is leading. You say, oh, I can do better than this leader. Oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Oh, or you just laugh at that leader. Whenever the leader messes up, you just laugh. You don't come up with a intelligent way of doing things. Your emotions is not so intelligent. You make the leader feel too little. You belittle the leader. Not everybody can lead well, but then also a leader needs support. A leader needs some emotional support, needs you to trust him. Otherwise, no matter how good of a leader you are, if a person doesn't trust you or a person belittles you, you cannot fully become a leader. Then, when a leader fails, then it's time for somebody to take over. You just sit on the sideline. You just keep quiet. You just don't do nothing. You're like, yeah, you keep quiet. Yeah, you don't say much. Then you only say something when a person goes in to take leadership. If you're not proactive, then you are a spectator that's good for judging others and not doing anything. If you are proactive, then you can be a spectator that can also live up to becoming a good leader one day. Being proactive is doing what you need to do when you need to do it, or if there's nobody doing it, you just do it just to do something, just to take a charge. That's being proactive. And not being proactive is just waiting for somebody else to take the lead and you do nothing, you just keep quiet. You just watch from the sideline and say Jack. Jack meaning nothing. You say nothing. Nothing constructive coming out from your mouth. You just always negative energy towards that person. Yeah, more about being a spectator, more about being a good leader will come up soon. Maybe I might do some videos of me spectating or show clips about good spectator, fake alphas, the spectators that just do jack but just judge. I'll show you the two types of videos, and you choose which part do you want to be. Do you want to be a spectator that takes other people for granted, that just laughs at other people from the sideline, or do you want to be a more positive type of spectator that gives great advice from the sideline? And don't forget, being a spectator is not really too much of a bad thing, but it's only a bad thing if you belittle somebody. Thank you, everybody. Stay blessed. If I have any other things to say, I'll say it soon. Stay blessed. Peace.
I must be great being a spectator. You just watch from the sideline while others make a fool of themselves. It must be great being a spectator. You just observe from the sideline and judge for yourself, not to do things that other people do. It must be great being a spectator. You don't embarrass yourself in front of others. You're forever safe from being criticized by others.
Spectator. A spectator is a person who watches and observes a person from the sideline and criticizes or judges them from the sideline without taking any risks or participating in any actions. There are two types of spectators: the constructive one and the destructive one. Constructive one bring out value into your life by fairly criticizing or judging you in a positive manner. The positive ones are not afraid to demonstrate how it should be done. They give out credit where credit is due. If a constructive one gives you positive advice and you don't feel offended, then they're the constructive ones. And if you feel offended when they give you advice and they don't care, then they're called the destructive ones. Destructive one unfairly criticize you and belittles you and believe that they can do better. Meantime, they can't do any better. They have bossy mentalities and an ego, and they don't add value into your life but put you down. P.S. They're always right even though they're wrong.
I must be great being a spectator. You just watch from the sideline while others make a fool of themselves. spectator. You just observe from the sideline and judge for yourself, not to do things that other people do. It must be great being a spectator. You don't embarrass yourself in front of others. You forever safe from being criticized by others.
Spectator here. I want to see you do well in life. I want you to fulfill your purpose in life so that many can see how great you are. As a spectator, I can say that we're all not as bold as you or others. We're not all brave. We're still learning and lurking into the shadows so that we can be brave or inspire the many to be greater than great while being entertained by your bravery. We're all not here to hurt you, although others do it with the intent as to hurt you so that you can disappear into the shadow of darkness and despair. The positive spectators will promise to not be hurtful to you and preach about you not being you, because it's you that inspires and entertains us for life. You're the spectator's hero.
I must be great being a spectator. You just watch from the sideline while others make a fool of themselves. I must be great being a spectator. You just watch from the sideline while others make a fool of themselves. It must be great being a spectator. You just observe from the sideline and judge for yourself, not to do things that other people do. It must be great being a spectator. You don't embarrass yourself in front of others. You forever safe from being criticized by others.